There are moments when the world feels too loud. Not just noisy in sound, but noisy in energy. Too many demands, too many opinions, too many things pulling at you at once. Your mind keeps racing ahead, trying to predict what might go wrong, what still needs fixing, what you can't afford to ignore. And even when you finally sit down, your body doesn't. Most people think calm disappears because life becomes chaotic. But that's not actually what's happening. Calm doesn't disappear. It gets buried. And in the next few minutes, I want to help you uncover it again, not by escaping the chaos, but by learning how to stand inside it without being consumed. Most of us were never taught how to be with chaos. We were taught how to react to it, fix it quickly, think harder, push through, stay busy. So when life becomes uncertain, emotionally, financially, relationally, our system goes into overdrive. The mind believes it must solve everything now. The body stays tense, alert, braced, and calm begins to feel impossible. But calm was never meant to come from control. It comes from presence. Eckhart Tolle speaks about this in a very simple but unsettling way. He says that most of our stress does not come from what is happening, but from our resistance to what is happening. The chaos itself is often neutral. It's the constant inner commentary that exhausts us. The "this shouldn't be happening," the "I can't handle this," the "what if this never ends?" Those thoughts pull you out of the present moment and scatter your energy across imagined futures, and the body follows. This is why calm can return even when circumstances don't change, because calm is not the absence of movement, it's the absence of inner conflict. Think about it. You've survived moments before that once felt unbearable, not because you controlled them, but because at some point you stopped fighting reality long enough to breathe again. That breath matters more than we realize. Thich Nhat Hanh taught that the breath is a bridge between the mind that is racing and the body that is holding everything together. When chaos arises, the mind wants to leave the present moment. The breath gently brings you back, not to solve, not to fix, just to be here. This is where many people misunderstand calm. They think calm means nothing is wrong. But calm often appears when things are wrong, and you finally stop adding yourself to the fire. Chaos feels overwhelming when everything feels personal. Every problem feels like a reflection of your worth. Every delay feels like failure. Every uncertainty feels like danger. But not everything that happens to you is about you. Some things are simply happening, and you don't have to interpret them immediately. One of the most compassionate things you can do for yourself is to pause the story. Not forever, just for this moment. You don't need to understand everything right now. You don't need a 5-year plan while your nervous system is overloaded. You need space. Calm begins the moment you stop demanding clarity from a mind that is exhausted. There is something else that happens during chaos that most people don't notice. Your attention fractures. Part of you is in the past replaying. Part of you is in the future worrying. Very little of you is actually here. And yet, the present moment is the only place where the body can regulate. This is why grounding works, not as a trend, as biology. Feeling your feet, noticing your breath, listening to actual sounds around you. These are not spiritual cliches. They are signals of safety. Thich Nhat Hanh said that peace is not something you find later. It is something you practice now in the middle of the mess. Washing the dishes, standing in line, sitting in uncertainty. Presence is not passive, it is active care. This doesn't mean you stop making decisions. It means you stop making them from panic. There is a difference. Decisions made from panic are rushed, rigid, defensive. Decisions made from calm are slower, clearer, kinder. Calm doesn't remove urgency. It removes distortion. If you're listening to this and thinking, I don't have time to slow down, that's usually the clearest sign that you need to. Because a system that never pauses eventually collapses. And collapse is not rest. Finding calm during chaos is not about escaping responsibility. It's about responding from a regulated state. So instead of asking, how do I get rid of this chaos? Try asking, how can I meet this moment without abandoning myself? That question alone shifts something. Here's something gentle you can practice, not as a technique, but as permission. When everything feels like too much, choose one thing to do fully. Just one. Breathe. Drink water. Sit still for 30 seconds. Let the mind protest. You don't need to obey it. Calm returns in fragments before it returns fully. And slowly, something changes. Your shoulders drop. Your thoughts lose their sharpness. Your body realizes it is not under immediate threat. This is not weakness. This is intelligence. If reflections like this help you slow down and recenter, you might consider liking the video or subscribing, not out of pressure, but as a way to return to these moments when things feel heavy again. Here is the truth most people never hear. You do not find calm by waiting for life to stabilize. You find calm by becoming stable within movement. Storms don't end on demand, but you can learn how to stand in the rain without drowning. Eckhart Tolle reminds us that the present moment is not asking anything from you. It's not demanding perfection. It's not demanding certainty. It's only asking for your presence. And that is always available. So if life feels chaotic right now, let that be the invitation not to run, but to return. Return to your breath. Return to your body. Return to this moment. Calm is not gone. It has been waiting for you to stop leaving yourself behind.